Okay, is an act of omission a mortal sin? No, it sure can be. A mortal's acts of omission can be mortally sinful because, let's say, you don't give to the poor and that person dies of starvation. Well, that's a mortal sin. But again, though, as we talked about before, Jesus sends people to hell according to Matthew 25 because they didn't take care of the poor. So whether you call it mortally sin or not, if you're not doing it and you go to hell, well, objectively, it was mortally sinful because it damned you forever because you were more concerned about yourself than you were about others, and you let his children die. And that's why, again, I always talk about we need to always be taking care of especially children. Now it's about 15,000 children die everywhere in the world every day because of starvation. And when you and I stand before God in judgment, and he says, how come during your time while you were alive, 15,000 children died every day of starvation? What are you going to say? Well, they weren't my kids. They weren't from my country. That wasn't my job. He'll go, no, they were my kids. And I gave you an abundance so that they wouldn't die. But you always put yourself first. You see how that can be damning forever? We got to be concerned about all the children of the world because they're God's children. And we got to be concerned about our own children, of course. But it's not either or, it's both and. People that want to make this either or, there's problems. They see things from their perspective instead of God's perspective. We must always look at things the way God sees things, not the way I see things, not the way my friends see things, not the way my echo chambers see things, not the way the talking heads see things, the way God sees things. I got to have the mind and the heart of God. And every single person is loved by God and wanted to be with him forever. So I got to do everything in my power to help them, to feed them, to take care of them, and get them to heaven.